good evening, or afternoon, I'm not sure. What you just witnessed was the beginning of what the media called back then the 1996 San Diego murders. What are they? Although the name itself is self-explanatory, it was a series of murders that occurred back in 1996 in San Diego, California, of course, which were executed by a mysterious and crazy individual. And that's exactly what will be talked about right now. Everything that will be said about this murder case comes directly from the San Diego Police Department files themselves. So listen closely, because this is how a bizarre murder case like this one went down. Since you've already seen the first murder, we can skip that part. The first victim's name was Luis Canales, a 19-year-old Mexican university student that was studying engineering. After he was killed, the murderer wrote a letter on his computer and sent it to the San Diego Police Department, in which he stated that he is back. You may be wondering, what do you mean he's back? Well, just one thing the media back then ignored a bit was that that university student wasn't the murderer's first victim. We'll get to that as we go along. Back then at the San Diego Police Department, there were two detectives that specialized mostly on homicides that stood out from most of the others. First, there's Detective Johnny Collins, age 28, from Wisconsin, nicknamed Johnny Boy by his colleagues. Then we have Detective Antonio Mendez Rodriguez, age 28, from Mexico City, but moved to the US when he was 5 years old. As already mentioned, both these detectives stood out from most of the others at the San Diego Police Department. Whenever these two were assigned to solve any case, they did exactly that, and sometimes faster than others. They were called a dynamic duo back then by their colleagues. You see, Johnny Boy was analytical, so whenever he spotted some kind of clue, he got down to analyzing it to find if it could lead them to somewhere, while Detective Mendez would normally not just find other clues, but effectively interrogate suspects and overall help Johnny Boy get things done a lot quicker. Add to that their impressive performance that they did during their years as cops from 1989 to 1994, and you've got yourself a dynamic duo. Then one day, on August 15th, 1995, Johnny Boy got a distress call at his home from a woman who was supposedly kidnapped and was asking Johnny to rescue her. She then gave him the address where she was held at, and that was suddenly the end of the call. Johnny Boy talked to this with the chief of police and Detective Mendez, and they all concluded that it may be either a trap or a prank. Still, Johnny Boy's curiosity and cockiness, yes, he was a bit cocky at times, got the best of him. So he decided to go to the address by himself to see what's really going on, arming himself with only a handgun. But, you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat. After that incident, the San Diego Police Department got a letter that said, Dear San Diego Police Department, remember Johnny Boy? Well, let's just say that he's now at a better place. And it wasn't that hard. All I had to do was to invite him to my place, and I took care of the rest easily. The San Diego Police Department unfortunately had no leads as to where they could find Johnny Boy's murder, or his body. So after a few months, they stopped searching. That is until they received a bloody box, that contained his dismembered head. Cue 6 months later, once again on February 15th, 1996, when the mysterious murderer returned and claimed another victim, thus officially beginning the 1996 San Diego murders. During that same day, however, later at night, Detective Mendez was off duty, but suddenly, the chief of police came with some news.
Chief, what are you doing here?
Hello, Chris. I know that today's your day off, but something important came up. May I come in?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Thank you.
Do you want something to drink?
No, thank you.
Well, anyway, what happened?
This is what's important. Read it.
Alright. Right. Dear San Diego Police Department, remember me? No? Ask Johnny Boy then. Okay, here's the deal. We are going to play a little game. It's called Seek and Catch. What? Here are the instructions. For every day that you don't catch me, I will kill any random person, starting with Luis Canales. Who is he? We will find out tomorrow. By the way, if you take too long, I will begin with your friends. What? Then, here comes my favorite part. You. However, because I'm in a good mood, I will tell you where to start your investigation. Go to Mission Boulevard on 13th Street. Now, let the game begin. P.S. Had you been sleeping lately? Because you look tired. What? Damn it.
Yep. You remember? I suppose you remember when Johnny Boy died 6 months ago, right?
Yes.
Oh, frick. Well, now we have to deal with him again. Except that he's...
I bet we should.
What?
I bet we should.
Yeah, now we're gonna have to deal with him, and the worst part is that we don't know who he is, we haven't found him or anything.
Not yet.
No.
But I'm here.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your day off, but
It's okay, don't worry.
I thought it was important to show you.
I'm gonna start this investigation tomorrow or
Well, you should.
tonight. I
No.
don't like this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you should begin tomorrow. You should at least rest today because this is.
Yes, and I have been tired lately.
This,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
this has been taking us a while, so
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sorry to interrupt your day off, but I thought it was important for you to know.
Alright.
Well, goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Bye. Alright.
So yeah, as you can see, the killer wrote a pretty threatening letter to the San Diego Police Department. Not to mention that Detective Mendez had trouble sleeping that night. But then again, wouldn't you, if you were in his place? After all, the same guy that killed his partner returned. Not to mention that it sounded like he's stalking him. Then the next day...
Good morning, Mendez.
Morning, Chief.
You look a little tired.
Yeah, sorry. I couldn't sleep well last night after you showed me the letter. I just can't believe that bastard's back.
That's true, me neither. But we have to get used to this fact. Look at the bright side. At least we have a chance to know who killed Johnny Boy.
That's true. Anyway, the letter yesterday told us that he would tell who this Luis Canales guy is.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that. He sent us another letter, which pretty much says that this Luis guy was his first victim. Yesterday I was at the police station at night and we received a box that contained his dismembered head.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the box then?
We'll let the experts handle the box. We'll get some results in a week or so.
But does the letter say why did he kill him?
Well, he just said that he didn't like him anymore.
Huh? Then they might have a story together.
Well, he didn't know his name, so I suppose so.
Yeah, anyway. The letter also mentioned that that is where I could start my investigation.
Should we listen to it? I mean, it might be a trap.
Chief, we have no other leads. Even if it's a trap, it will lead us in some way to this guy.
Alright then. The address was Mission Boulevard on 13th Street. What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just that an old friend of mine used to live there.
You mean Javier?
Yeah.
Jeez, Mendez, how many friends have you lost?
I don't know, Chief, but that's not important. Let's just focus on this murder case, right?
Hey, you were the one that got distracted, not me.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, I'll go and have a look around. Maybe some of the people that live there know something, don't you think? Or they at least saw or hear something.
Good idea. I'll try to find some information on my end as well.
Alright then. See you later, Chief.
Wait, before you go. I have something for you.
Okay.
Here's your new radio.
Oh, thank you, Chief. I really appreciate this.
Okay, let's get to the main point. Since you don't have a partner anymore, I'll be the one that will help you with the investigation. But I can always come with you. So, because I have a lot of things to do at the station.
I already know that, Chief.
Alright, I know that, but I'm just getting the obvious out of the way. So, the point is that I'll mainly help you via radio, okay? You remember my frequency, right?
Yes, don't worry.
Okay. I'll also call you every once in a while to give me a status report. So, as soon as you find something useful, call me immediately. Alright?
Absolutely, sir. Don't worry.
Alright. Off you go.
Alright. Goodbye, Chief.
Goodbye.
And so, the investigation officially began. Detective Mendes started by interviewing people that possibly witnessed the murder and or called the police in the first place. Unfortunately, while Detective Mendes was doing that, this was also happening.
Don't move.
Whoa, don't shoot.
Take off that backpack and put it on the floor.
Okay, I'm putting it down. No need to shoot.
Shut up. Put your hands behind your head and kneel.
Okay.
By the way, what are you doing here?
I was heading to the city.
Did you always live here?
Well, more or less. But now I was going to college.
And you are moving away. We all need that backpack.
Well, I have some clothes and stuff.
Well, it's good that you want to study, but I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Why not? Please, no need to kill me. I will give you all my money.
Shut the fuck up. Now, in order to decide your fate, we are going to play a little game. You see this knife?
Yes.
Good. Now, what I'm going to do is that I will stab you many times with it, but in place that won't kill you, like in your leg, for example. And if you don't scream at all, then I will let you lie.
Please, don't kill me. I will give you all my money. Just don't kill.
Listen, either I let you run away and I shoot you from here, or I leave you with a chance to lie by playing this game. Your choice.
You can pretty much figure out what's going to happen next to this poor fellow.